in year 7, and that happened to be one of my favorite school years. Back then, students were classed in one of two categories. You were either good at studies or you were classed lazy. Today, I think I would qualify for the CJP. So, I was absolutely good at one thing, daydreaming. I could travel 5 different continents without moving from my chair. Can anyone of you all do that? So, until my class teacher, Miss Vera Rodriguez, did something amazing that day. She walked into the class and started reading an adventurous book. The title was The Adventure of Thomas Sawyer. For 3 consecutive days, she read the story. And on the 4th day, she came in and said, "Open your maths books." I was like, what happened to Tom Sawyer? And Miss Leela looked down at me and said, if you want to know how the story ends, go and read it yourself. My curious mind took me straight to the library. And that made me an avid reader. I read one book, and then another, and then another. That year, I remember reading 22 books.
Whoa.
Now, Miss Leela wasn't just a teacher who was teaching us English, math, or whatever happened to be the timetable that day. She was a teacher of habits. She taught us to take care of our surrounding. And if you saw a piece of paper lying on the ground, the lesson was simple. Don't walk past it without picking it up. She was a teacher who taught us keeping our surrounding clean isn't somebody else's job. It is our responsibility. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is civic sense. My love for stories and my sense of responsibility made me an author. And another one encouraged me to write Chalta Hai. Miss Leela, before I wrote about civic sense, you already taught it to every student of yours. And before I became an author, you taught me to read. So this book is for you. And it all began with one question.